All right, good morning and hello there. We're going to be showing off some of the updated fonts I have. I've been getting some great suggestions from some other font makers who've been in the game for a little bit and have a little bit more experience than me. I'm going to show you the updated color package on this video. It was my Battlefront uh, inspired fonts. They weren't ripped from anything. I just kind of looked at the sounds and said, okay, I want to find something that makes a noise that's similar to the ones we see in Battlefront. So there's our default boot sound that comes with all my fonts. All right, so first up we have our blue. You'll get Anakin or Obi-Wan quotes with this one. We made our hum and our high and our low swing much louder. They all have very similar clashes and blaster blocks. Some of them are just a little bit different for some of the colors, especially like the white one. But they're all going to have that base Battlefront clash and blaster block. That's why I've priced them a little bit cheaper than you would see on most fonts for. So. So this one is the red. It has some Star Killer quotes, some Vader, some Sidious.
Remember, the first and only reality of the Sith. There can only be two.
So with this one, I reworked it quite a bit. It's got a much louder hum. You'll be able to hear that it sounds a lot like Darth Maul's, but I took it a step further and made it more industrial sounding. Got a completely reworked high and low swing there. But we still have that kind of echoey, Sidious-like hard swing. More violent lockup. They all have this special little thing that I made for our color change.
Color selected. The Force will be with you, always.
Let's kill the music so we can hear that hum a little bit better there.
Rey Skywalker.
Oh, we skipped one there.
There must always be a Darth Treya, one that holds the knowledge of betrayal.
So in this one you can get a serious Windu, a kind of funny Windu from the Revenge of the Sith video game where he says, I'm sorry, did I break your concentration, in reference to Pulp Fiction. And then you can also get the Boba Fett from Robot Chicken Purple, which is just one of my favorites. This one I feel like we did a really good purple representation. It's a very deep, very bassy. To me, this just screams power. It's part of the reason we've named it Shogun Purple. I feel like that kind of fits the description of Mace Windu and Revan's roles in their respective orders.
You're afraid that you will never be as strong as Darth Vader.
Now, this one has Rey quotes specifically. I'm looking for some Jedi Temple Guard quotes. They will get added eventually. It's kind of a mix between their high and low swing with Rey's hum. And I kind of redid the ignition in my own way. I actually used night vision goggles to get that initial little squeal before it clicks. Nobody's actually heard Rey move her saber, so we can only guess at what that sounds like, so I went with the Temple Guards. I also took some inspiration from Fallen Order and made it just kind of slightly, almost like wind passing through a tube. It seems to be the direction that Star Wars is going with their yellow. Almost sounds like a big, big metal tube, almost like a wind chime size with somebody passing air slowly through it.
Trust only in the Force.
So this is our orange. It has HK quotes and it has Cal Kestis quotes, and I wanted it to be Fallen Order inspired without it being too much Fallen Order like people have done before. So what I did was I took something that was close to the hum of General Grievous from Battlefront. It's a little bit deeper than Grievous's, but I feel like I got that echoiness down. And I wanted the high and low swings to be a little bit like Fallen Order. And I wanted it to be a little whooshy, but not too much. I feel like some of the Fallen Order fonts kind of overdid it there, and it doesn't really blend very well. And I feel like this one does. And the Fallen Order music has kind of been beaten to death, so I wanted to offer something new. So this is the theme for the Sheriff riding with the Mandalorian in the episode where we first see Boba Fett's armor.
Where is Grand Admiral Thrawn?
Alright, and again, Ronin White is my favorite of these. I feel like it's the most unique to Ahsoka. Her font has been done before very, very well by more talented font makers than myself, to be honest. But I've never seen it done with the intensity that she displayed in the fight with the Magistrate, so I wanted to capture that. To me, this reminds me of what one of the font makers did. They made a font called Senate Majority for Sidious, and it just sounded badass and just aggressive. I feel like this is what that does for Ahsoka. But we still have that Battlefront. Inspired, not exact, but very close. My music's a little quiet on this one. I've considered turning the volume up, and I may in a future update. But it's kind of a ninja type scene for her, where the music is kind of quiet and subtle. So I may keep it at this. We'll just see what people say, and I'll reflect on whatever the feedback is on it. Yeah, that's the color pack. Got some great new updates, and I hope you all enjoy it. Thanks.